Hello and welcome to Aquarium Plant Index. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about Cryptocoryne Spiralis tiger. So Cryptocorynes are an extremely polymorphic species, and what that means is that within one single species there is a lot of different varieties, and a lot of those varieties of crypt are what we see in the hobby today. Crypts are also known as water trumpets, and they come from India. Now, the red tiger variant of crypt is one of the newer species available to us in the hobby today, but we do often see this confused with or interchangeably sold with Crypt Spiralis red. ADA do sell these as two separate species in a tissue culture form, and they are different. So just to give you a brief rundown of the differences, the Cryptocoryne Spiralis red features a much more vibrant leaf. It's a lot redder and it has a green central stripe that runs all the way through the middle of it. It's almost like a lime green. Whereas the Cryptocoryne Spiralis tiger, it is a little bit more subtle in coloration. Think Cryptocoryne albida brown. It's very similar in coloration to that. It has still got the green stem through the middle, but again, not quite as vibrant as what you see in the Crypt Spiralis red. You will also notice on the tiger variant that there are markings down the side of the leaf that almost resemble tiger stripes, hence the name. Cryptocoryne Spiralis tiger is more subtle, but it definitely makes a beautiful addition to the background of your aquarium. So most Cryptocoryne species are considered quite easy to grow, but this is actually considered a more medium category plant. It can take a little while for this plant to establish in the aquarium, but when it does, it will grow from a central rosette, and it will actually form a big solitary tuft with long vibrant leaves that emanate from the middle of it. It doesn't tend to put out runners quite like other crypts do, and a lot of the baby plants will just grow from a rosette near the base of the mother plant. So it does make it quite manageable and it is quite easy to maintain. Generally, if there's too many leaves, if it's getting too big, if you've got a leaf that's too long or a damaged leaf, you can just simply pinch that off and pull it away from the base of the rosette. Don't pull it off halfway up because all you'll end up doing is damaging the leaf, and the plant will actually try and repair that leaf. Whereas if you pull it away from the base, that leaf is just gone and the plant can put its energy into growing new leaves. Like most crypts, Cryptocoryne Spiralis tiger is a heavy root feeder, and it does put out big roots that go deep into the substrate system. So we definitely recommend planting this in a nutrient-rich substrate, and it will also benefit from occasional root tabs as well, just to ensure some healthy growth. However, unlike most crypts, this species does require highlighting. So a lot of the other crypt species that you get in the hobby will do well in the shade, but that's not the case for Spiralis tiger. It needs highlighting to bring out that beautiful coloration and also just get the best out of it. So a lack of light will lead to slower growth and a lack of coloration. CO2 is optional, but it's definitely beneficial, and again, it will drastically improve the growth and the overall appearance of the plant. Cryptocoryne Spiralis tiger is a real eye catcher. It's one that we've got growing in the gallery, and it's one that we always get asked, what plant is that? And it is this Spiralis tiger. So it's one that we definitely recommend that you give a try in your aquarium. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Aquarium Plant Index, and we will see you on the next one.